Hello everyone, it's Shane Conto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Artemis by author Andy Weir. And I got to listen to this on Audible, and this was done by Rosario Dawson, which was awesome. Big fan. But this book focuses on Jazz, Bashara, who lives on Artemis, a city on the moon. And Jazz doesn't really fit the bill of being rich or this well-to-do tourist coming into this environment, but living in this big city, smuggling all kinds of things, trying to make ends meet, and winds up getting caught up in a giant conspiracy with a little bit of heist film, a little bit of thriller, a lot of sci-fi elements, and also interesting commentary on classism and racial tensions. And I'm a huge fan of The Martian. Loved the book, loved the film. Was very excited to check out this book by Andy Weir following up. And I really like Jazz as a character. How it's written, we really get to get inside Jazz's head. And I felt like Jazz was a character that I wanted to go along this journey. Has some flaws, rough around the edges, interesting character, fit really well into this concept, this idea of, this big sci-fi experience on the moon in this city. And, it doesn't have like the big checklist stuff for like a heist film. Just check Rick and Morty and you'll find out everything that you should have in a heist episode or movie. But this one, very isolated with Jazz as like our central character, different kinds of dynamics with different cultures that Jazz comes into contact with, which I appreciated, added some layers with some of the supporting characters. There's some fun and exciting action, especially towards the end of the story, and really an interesting look at this futuristic version of classism and dealing with the downtrodden and the people that do all the hard work and getting caught up in this conspiracy. It was an interesting mix of survival, thriller in this kind of sci-fi future on the moon with this mystery and trying to uncover what's really going on in Artemis. And in general, I think Weir has a very engaging and easy to access voice in terms of how he writes, and I think Jazz was an interesting character enough to jump right in and go on this journey with. It's fun. It's not wholly original or particularly dynamic or unique in many ways, but it really leans on some good, well-told and well-established kinds of sci-fi tropes that laid well, worked for this character and the journey that we go on, with a little bit of mystery, a little bit of intrigue, a little bit of thrills, and overall just a fun time and a good kind of sci-fi action thriller to enjoy, sit back, and it's not a particularly long book either. But those are my thoughts on Artemis. Let me know what you think, and let's talk some books. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.